Millions of tourists visit Brasov every year. Most of them stay in modern hotels, but I decided to book a stay in a 400-year-old house instead. But is staying in a centuries-old building actually worth it, or is it just aesthetic? For the next 2 nights, this will be my home, and I'm going to show you exactly what it's like to live inside one of Romania's most beautiful historical centers. Brașov's Old Town is one of Romania's most visited destinations, and I wanted to experience it properly, not just as a day tourist, but actually staying here. And this is the building. It dates back to the 1600s, right in the center of the Old Town. So let me give you the full tour, because this place is exactly what I was hoping to find. The moment you walk in, you see these exposed wooden beams everywhere. The kitchen is fully modern. They've updated everything that actually matters for comfort. You've got a full stove, coffee machine, a fridge, and all the essentials. The living room follows the same aesthetic. You've got clean, comfortable furniture, but surrounded by centuries-old architecture. This is handmade. I forgot what the technique is, but yeah, really cool. I absolutely love how cozy this entire apartment feels, but my favorite room is definitely the bedroom. They've kept the historic character, but made sure you actually want to sleep here. Okay, this room is my favorite room in the house. It feels really cozy. I just love this combination between yellow and blue. Okay, we're almost done. Now it's time to see the bathroom. The space is fully updated. You've got modern shower, hot water, everything works. Okay, I just realized you have those beams even here in the bathroom. And there's also this garden, which looks really nice now in the morning. You have this sitting area with a few chairs. This area, sitting area, doesn't really look very comfortable, but let's try it out. And just in front, there's the house. But this is only half the story. Let me show you why staying right here in the center of Old Town makes such a big difference. I'm starting in the heart of Brașov's Old Town, the Council Square. Once a busy medieval marketplace, it's surrounded by beautiful Saxon houses with Mount Tampa as the backdrop. But behind these colorful houses, Council Square has a darker history. In medieval times, it was used as a public execution place for criminals and even witches. The Black Church has been through a lot. Fires, wars, earthquakes, you name it. But the reason why it's so dark goes back to the Great Fire of 1689, which left its walls darkened. Over 100 Ottoman carpets displayed inside, some dating back to the 15th century. These are funeral stones, and what I love about them is how personal they are. They would carve things like your family crest, or a symbol representing your job, like a hammer if you're a blacksmith, or a boot if you're a shoemaker. And then there are these little reminders that, well, life doesn't last forever. With hourglasses, skulls, skeletons, and some even have a Latin phrase on them, which basically translates to, "Today it's my turn, tomorrow it's yours." When you're in Brasov, it's impossible to miss Mount Tampa. You can see it from every corner. I'm now on my way to the cable car, but you can also walk up one of the trails that go there. If you do walk up, just bear in mind that there are brown bears, so just be careful. Brasov has been alive for ages, and it was always multicultural. Romans lived here, Dacians, but then the Saxons came and changed everything. They were amazing at trade, crafts, and city building. That's when Brasov really became a proper city. A lot of what feels storybook medieval today comes from them. That's why the old town feels more German or Central European than Balkan. But then disaster struck. In the 1600s, a huge fire basically destroyed the whole walled city. It took decades to rebuild, but what you see today is that rebuilt version. We're inside the old walled city now, with narrow streets, tall, colorful houses. Back in the day, only Saxons were allowed to live inside these walls. Just in front, you'll see these two gates, just a few steps apart. And actually they tell two very different stories. Catherine Gate is the only original medieval city gate still standing in Brasov. It was for the Saxons who lived inside the city. While Schei Gate was how Romanians were allowed to enter from the Schei District into the city. Only during the day and under restrictions. The area of Schei looks different. Houses are lower and many of them have a courtyard. It's really quiet here. I can only hear some dogs barking. Here is also where you can see the first Romanian school. It was founded in the late 16th century, and it's the place where Romanian was first taught as a written language, at a time where education in Romania was mainly in Latin or Greek. Helped by St. Nicholas Church, this small building played a huge role in preserving Romanian culture. Inside, you can still see some of the earliest Romanian books and manuscripts, making this place feel less like a museum and more like the beginning of a story. Okay, I really enjoyed that. However, I think this must be one of the smallest museums I've ever seen. Most tourists who come to Brasov never leave the old town, and I think they're missing something incredible. Because just 15 minutes outside the city, there's a mountain that takes you completely out of the medieval streets and into the Carpathian wilderness. And in my next video, I will be making that a journey. From 400-year-old beams to standing above the clouds.